Hi guys, today I have an Asda haul for you. I don't really know what to call it because it's a real jumble of things. It's not homeware, it's not clothes, it's not beauty, it's kind of all of those things in one, but everything's from Asda. This is kind of in conjunction with a video that I made for their channel, which is Mum's Eye View. If you do not follow it or subscribe to it already, you should, and I will link the video that I made below. It was a video I made with Milo. We made, what is it called? An orange drizzle cake. My grandma used to make those all the time when I was a kid. So when I was kind of browsing through the recipes of the things that I could pick to make, that one stood out and it was really, really nice. That's how we spent most of our afternoon. So go and check out that video. And now I will show you the bits and pieces that I picked up whilst I was kind of like browsing the aisles. It was one of those what do I need from Asda situations, and obviously everything is the answer. First of all, I always go to the bedding section whenever I'm in there, which is pretty much all the time because it's my local supermarket. And I've recently purchased, if you watch my vlogs, I'm pretty sure I showed some, what vlog was it? I can't even remember. It was a couple of weeks ago and I bought a bedding set, and I pretty much bought this bedding set, well, I kind of bought it for Ella and then I used it for myself. It was so cute. And then I was completely converted to bright bedding in my bedroom. Previously it was all kind of neutrals and I tried to match the curtains. The curtains right now, I have spring summer curtains. I have different seasonal curtains, and my spring summer curtains are bright yellow. And I always try to kind of do like greens with it, but nothing too bright. And the ones that I have in right now are like pink, and it's all geometric and really cool candy colours. And so when I saw this, I thought this is amazing. So this can go on our bed after I've washed it, because it's definitely something that needs to be washed to get that real softness when I buy stuff from this range. So I'll put this on our bed and then I'll let Ella have the coloured one that I did intend for her. I'm having it back at some point. But I got this one because it's got this teal green stripe, but it's also got, you can see in the side, yellow. So it's kind of, well, I think it's diagonal stripes on the front, and the underneath that's yellow is just horizontal stripes. I'm pretty sure that's what that is. And if I wanted to, I could kind of do yellow and then teal pillows or whatever, but I'm completely converted to bright bedding in my bedroom. Just, everything just looks, you know, happier in there now. From the clothing section, I'm always drawn to the kids' clothes. The boys' clothes right now are so cute. But Milo's in that kind of weird in-between age where things are either sold out in his age, or he's just at the end of the age group that he's at and he's not quite in the next age group. And so I really struggle to find stuff for him. And what I did buy, one of the things is definitely too big for him, but I had to buy it, is this Star Wars t-shirt. Kind of wanted this for myself as well. I'm the worst mother in the world. It says, "The dark side made me do it." I'm hoping I can get him into Star Wars because Ella hates it. Lee's not a big fan, but we'll probably go and see it with my dad when the new movie comes out. When I was a kid, when the second batch of movies, which is insane now because even they're old, we were watching Third Rock from the Sun the other day, which is kind of like 15 years old, the episodes that we're watching. And he was like, "Oh, let's go see the new Star Wars movie." I'm like, oh my god, I didn't realise it was so long ago. And my dad wanted to get us all into it, and so we went to watch the old ones when they were re-promoted at the cinema, because they came out one at a time. We went to see all of those, and then we went to see all of the newer ones. And so I'd quite like to take him to go and see the new one. And I'm hoping that Milo will be into it. I don't know whether or not he'll sit through it at the cinema, but maybe for the next one. There's going to be another trilogy, right? So the Star Wars t-shirt had to be bought, and the trousers were really difficult to find. I wanted to get an outfit, and these were the only ones that were supposedly his size. This is 3 to 4. These legs are so long. Milo is not a tall kid, but kind of for the rest of him, he is 3 to 4, but he's got short little legs. So 3 to 4, even that looks quite tall. I think they need to be turned up, and he will be 4 in November. So I suppose this is kind of bang on his size, 3 to 4, but you know, like some kids, Ella is always in the size above. She's so tall. She's not going to take after me at all. She's going to just tower over me. Whereas Milo, I think, could potentially even be shorter than me. He's not a tall little kid. The outfit that I got for Ella is so cute. Again, this is something I struggle with. Kids' clothes. These days, like, a little boy can dress like a man. That's cool. And it is cool, it's kind of cute to look at, and I like that. I like little boys dressed like men, but I don't like little girls dressed like women. That's a different situation. I wouldn't mind so much Ella dressing like me because I don't feel like I'm particularly, you know, if I got dressed out to go out, I wouldn't want her to dress like that. But on a day-to-day basis, I wear kind of skinny jeans and a t-shirt. but I just don't like, there's a lot of stuff out there that I think is kind of inappropriate for little girls, and they're not little girls for very long anymore. And so we do already have that kind of push and pull, and she wants to wear crop tops and whatever else, and I'm like, no, you'll wear a t-shirt. So this is probably one of the more grown-up outfits that I would have bought for her. These acid wash jeggings. She really struggles with trousers as well, because things kind of don't fit around her waist, but they need to be tall and whatever. So jeggings seem to be the way to go for Ella, and I love this wash. Lee hates acid wash, but I'm completely in love with it already. And then this top, if this top came in my size, I would have bought it. This is so sweet, but it's kind of grown up, right? It's kind of grown up, but it's grown up, but it's demure. It's not like, let's get my tummy out. Am I the only one that feels like that? I feel like I'm just like a real prude mother. I know that 10 years ago I wouldn't have felt like this, but now I'm like, oh, my child. I see little girls and I'm like, why are you wearing that? Why aren't you dressed like you should be dressed as your age? I do think it's partly the fault of kind of the shops and stuff, but Asda's still got a really nice selection of like little girl clothes that fit Ella, because she's still a little girl. She's only nearly 10. I don't think she should be dressing like a grown-up yet. But I think that's like, this is kind of more, you know what I mean. It's more kind of transitional clothing. So she can feel a little bit grown up, but she doesn't need to dress inappropriately. I got one item of clothing for myself, and that was this pair of jeans. And I looked everywhere for black, and please tell me if you've seen black in these jeans, because I haven't tried them on yet, but I'm super hopeful that they are a dupe for the Topshop Jonies. They don't feel anywhere near as stretchy, but I don't mind them not being stretchy if they're high-waisted, because then they'll still suck me in where I want them to suck me in and come to my smallest point. And I never wear anything tight anyway, so if I still get kind of like muffin top below my boobs, that's not cute, is it? Then I don't mind so much. I just kind of want, I like to be supported on my lower stomach area, so high-waisted all the way for me. And I wear black Joni jeans to work all the time, and they fade so quickly and they just get so knackered. So I'm hoping that these will be a dupe because they're so much cheaper. They were £16. They look like Jonies, right? It's not just me. They're not quite as high though, I don't think, from looking at the zip, but again, acid wash, but grey. And that's what I got for myself. And then, can I go in to anywhere that sells makeup without buying makeup? No. So what did I buy? Let me just get it all out onto my knee so we can get rid of the rustly bag. First of all, these, I feel like I maybe bought one, which was in a kind of bright colour, but when I did my swap with Marnie, Miss Gold Girl, she really wanted these Maybelline Superstay 7-day nail polishes, because she said that people raved about them and they can't get them in the States. And so I saw that they were on rollback, or whatever it is, when it's slightly cheaper. And they had these candy colours all together, and I just thought, yes, I'm going to try these. So I got this one specifically because Marnie wanted it. Oh no, this one's different. I think it was called Uptown Blue, the one I got for her. This one's called Sea Sky, so it must be slightly different. This one is called Mint for Life. This one, which I think is so cute, is called Sun-Kissed. And lastly, Pink in the Park. Now my nails have just chipped horribly just here, so I'm going to redo them tonight. And hopefully, and they are 2 different colours. I was trying something different. I've tried kind of sponging on this one, which I really like. This is magnetic nail polish. I was trying something different. So yeah, I'm gonna probably just use all of them, in fact, to test them out. I can't choose. I really like that peachy colour though. So I will be using those this evening. From the Asda's own makeup range, George at Asda, which is the same brand as the clothing, I have quite a few bits and pieces from George. Their lip products are very nice. And I kind of just looked over the stand to see what there might be that was new, that was of interest. And there was something, a contour kit. It's Sculpt and Define, sorry. Give your face a defined look with a healthy sun-kissed, I can't read, sun-kissed glow. Create depth and dimension by sculpting your face for a slimming effect. Always good. I've said it a million times, but my face has no dimension. You know, I have a nose and stuff, but you know what I mean. My cheeks are just like, there's no structure to my face. It's just like they're there and that's that. And so I tried to kind of sculpt a little bit with my blush, but contouring is a little tricky for me. So I'll be interested to try this. It's got kind of the two shades. There will definitely be a review of that on my blog soon. And the next two things are still relatively new. One of them I picked up because I've had quite a few requests to test this out. So I'm going to do a good old-fashioned day test on this. I haven't done one of those in ages, but I feel like this probably needs one, because it's supposed to be like a 24-hour foundation. Now, if you watched my favourites video on Wednesday, I think it went up, although I only filmed it today. If you watched my favourites video, then you will have seen that I did actually recommend a much more expensive foundation. It's the Estee Lauder Double Wear Light. It is my absolute favourite foundation of choice. I haven't found anything to rival it in a long, long time, and so it got to the point where I just thought I have to mention it because it's so good. And although it's not budget friendly, it's something that I feel like is really worth the money if you've got the money to spend and you want to spend it on that. But I feel like maybe something like this could rival it, and this is definitely a different formula to the old one. We'll see. It's supposed to be mattifying. Did I say it was L'Oreal Infallible? Did I even say that? Plus, they also do a shade that is light enough for me, because that is pale. So we'll see, we'll see. I think I might try that tomorrow. So expect a video in the next week or so on that. And lastly, what I have on my lips right now, I know some of you will have already asked me that question. I do try to put it in the info bar. If I haven't put it in the info bar, always let me know and I'll try and add it in case anyone else wants to know. But I do try to do that now. And it's this, oh, I hate when they do this. I can't remember what it was called now. It doesn't say anywhere on the packaging. It just says L'Oreal Paris. It's called Smoke Me Up. And I think it was like Ultimate Gloss or something. They were called Ultimate Gloss or something along those lines, or like Infallible Gloss. It'll be listed below. And this was the only matte one. Now, I don't know whether it was the only matte one at all or just the one that they had in my Asda, but obviously that's the one that I was going to buy. Now, it's not totally matte because I can definitely get that off my finger right now, and I've been wearing it for 10 or 15 maybe 20 minutes, I don't know. I feel like whenever I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna go make a video, it should be 10 minutes. I'm never 10 minutes. It's always at least 25 minutes, then I have to edit it down to a watchable length, and even then it's like 18 minutes long. I'm sorry, but I make long videos, that's how it goes. So however long I've been wearing this for, it's definitely not kind of dry set matte. But it does give that kind of matte look rather than the super gloss, which is not really my kind of thing. So we'll see. I've only just kind of had a quick go with this, so I can't give a full review, but expect one. And that is everything. Like I say, don't forget to go and check out my video on the Mum's Eye View channel. And oh, I was like, what is that noise? Lee's cooking a pizza. That's that noise. Perfectly timed. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video, which might also be a haul.